Hi guys, we're starting today in seated meditation pose, just working with our breath to start off with and also working through the neck and the shoulder area. Again, since we've been sitting more than usual, probably at a computer or your desk. So go ahead and find your comfortable position here, rolling the pubic bone forward. Shoulders are coming back toward the shoulder blades, chin and chest up in good posture. Starting off, just inhaling for 5 counts. You'll hold for 5 counts and then exhale for 5 again. Okay, just doing that for about 5 or 6 breaths. So go ahead and get comfortable. Close your eyes. Inhale for the count of 5. Hold for 5 counts. And exhale for the count of 5. Just keep that going for about 5 more breaths. Continue to keep your eyes closed. On your next inhale, you're going to tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. And then on your exhale, come back up to center. Your next inhale, moving to the opposite shoulder. And your exhale, back to center. Again, inhale the ear to the shoulder. Exhale, center. Just keep that going. One more time to each side. And on your next exhale, walk it forward. Remember, always use the block if you need it here. And bring it back in, switching the cross of your legs. And walk it down again. And bring it back in. Move your blanket or block off to the side. Moving to all fours. Cycle through cat lift and cat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cat. Just keep it going. Move to downward dog. Just move through the pose. Slowly walk the feet to your hands. Wrap your arms around the knees. Bend your knees. And raise up slow. All the way up. Inhaling the arms up. Exhaling down to center. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Use your block if you need it. Halfway up. Step to plank. Shift forward to the toes, drop to hover. 90-degree angle with your elbows. Lower it down, lifting the Sphinx. Push through the arms, the elbows, lift the chin and chest. Bring it down, lifting to Cobra. Back down, lift to Upward Dog. Shift to Downward Dog. Walk feet to hands. Halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way to standing. Exhale, center. Inhale, standing back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway up. Step back plank. Shift forward to the toes, drop to hover. Upward Dog. Turn the toes, Downward Dog. Bend the knees. Raise up to the toes. Lower down toward the heels. Take the right foot up, three-legged dog. Step forward, lunge. Using your blocks on the sides. Pull the shoulder blades back. Lower your back leg to the mat. Rock it back. Hamstring stretch. And bring it back in. Removing your blocks. Step back. Down dog. Taking your left leg out. Stepping forward to your lunge. Lower the back leg. And shift it back, hamstring stretch. Bring it back, step it back, Downward Dog. Shift forward to plank. Take the left hand to center, open to side plank. And hold here if you can. Raise your top leg up into starfish. Breathe, squeeze, push through the toes, through the fingers. Back to plank. Right hand to the center. Turn again, side plank. And if you can, top leg comes up. Back to plank. Shift to downward dog. Walk the dog. Walk feet to hands. Hold on to the big toes. Leave your knees bent if you need to, but if you can, straighten out the knees and reach up, halfway up. Lower it back to the mat, bending your knees. This time, take the palms of your hands underneath your feet. Palms under the feet. Keep the knees bent. You're lifting up to gorilla pose, straightening the knees, and lifting to that halfway up position. Do the best you can to keep a slight bend in the knees if you need to, and then bend, releasing your hands. Turn the fingertips toward the feet. Just push into the palms, getting a stretch down into the wrists and the forearms. And bring it up slowly. Inhale all the way up. Exhale down. Lifting your right foot up, moving to dancer. So left arm is up, extended. Thumbs up in the back. Hold the back foot, inside of the back foot or the ankle. Push through that arm, straightening out the elbow, lifting to dancer. Breathe. Bring it up without putting that foot down. Hands to center. Take the hands forward in a dive position or palms facing each other, moving to warrior three. That's T-pose. And bring it back up to standing. Inhale the arms up. And exhale down. Switching sides. Right arm is up. Left hand is back. Thumbs up in the back. Holding the inside of the foot or the ankle. Reaching up tall into dancer. Bring the knee to center. Collect your balance here. Warrior three or T-pose. And back to standing. Just pedal through the feet. Walk it out. And inhale back up. Exhale, fold. Shift back, downward dog. Take your right foot up, three-legged dog. Point the foot. Let that leg bend. Still facing the mat here. And now go ahead and rotate under your right arm, looking under your right arm, reaching the leg up and over. Pull the knee to chest and plank. Back up, three-legged dog. Moving into a pose called kicking lion. You're bringing that right foot through, kicking towards your left hand, bringing the left hand up. Back to three-legged dog. Kicking lion again. So again, that right foot comes in. It comes between the arm and the foot towards your left hand. Left hand comes up. And back to three-legged dog. One more time. Bring it in. Kick it through. Left hand up. And back to regular down dog. Go ahead and bring it down to all fours. Shift it back, child's pose. Do some wrist stretches here. Maybe some circling of the wrist. And back to three-legged dog with your left leg up. Point the foot. Let it bend over your right hip. Turn, looking under your left arm. Bring the knee to chest and plank. Back to three-legged dog. Bringing it forward, kicking line. So bending your left knee in. Kick that left foot to the right hand. Bring the right arm up. Back to three-legged dog. Bring it back in and through. Right arm comes up. Back to three-legged dog. And bring it back through. Last kicking line. Right arm up. Bring it back, downward dog. Down to all fours. Hit child's pose again. Stretch the wrist. Round it up to all fours. Push into the palms. Cat lifted cat. Bring your left foot up to monkey. Press the palms down, drop the head. Walk it forward, use the blocks here. Deep lunge, so your front heel should be coming off the mat. Chin and chest raise. And shift it back to your hamstring stretch. Remember, use your block or your blanket here. And bring it back up. Lift to platform. Bounce the back foot in. Push the heel down. Shift forward, turning your right foot open. Spread the feet a little further apart. Lift up warrior one. Breathe, push into your fingers. Arms are coming straight up. Warrior two, opening your back foot 90 degrees. Pull your mat apart, so pull the feet apart as much as you can on your mat. Use as much of the mat as possible. Push through the fingertips. Okay, take your right arm onto your back. Left arm comes up. And back to warrior two. Shift forward. Take the hand down. Side angle stretch. Leave that front knee bent for now. Extended side angle, so take your right arm up and over. Modification here is forearm to the thigh or using your block here. Okay, both hands to the mat. Bounce your back foot in a little, straightening both legs, and lift up to triangle. Hands to the mat. Take your blocks, walk it around to the center. Hold here and straddle stretch, using the blocks if you need to. If not, just take them to your sides. Walk the hands forward, shift back, wide leg down dog. Bring your hands back in. Walk the feet closer together. Moving to a yoga squat. Arms and chest parallel to the floor. Raise up to the toes. Breathe, hold onto it, squeeze it. And bring it back to the mat. Walk the feet further apart, holding on to each elbow, just hang in your straddle fold. Have a slight bend in the knee if you need it. And take your blocks again, walk them around to your right foot, dropping down, monkey. And walk it forward, hands on the blocks. Deep lunge. Again, your right heel is raised off the mat. Chin and chest up, shoulder blades back. And shift it back, hamstring stretch. Bring it back up. Lift to platform. Left heel down. Use your blocks here if you need to. And shift it forward, rotating your back foot open about 45 degrees. Take the feet further apart. Lifting up, warrior one. Push through the fingertips, lift the rib cage. Warrior two, turning your back foot open a little bit more. Remember to use as much of the mat as you can, pulling the mat apart. Left arm comes behind the back, right arm extends up. And bring it back, warrior two. Shift forward. Drop the hand either to the thigh, the block, or the mat. Extend up, side angle. Into extended side angle here. Arm comes over. And both hands to the mat. Walk the back foot in just a little, straightening both legs and lifting to triangle pose. Focus on the hips. You don't want them sticking out behind you. Roll that hip open. Hands back to the mat. Walk it back around to center. Lunge out to one side. And over to the other side. Back to center. Okay, walk the feet together. Come down just to a basic squat position. Okay, we're moving to a pose called crow. It's a balance pose on your triceps. Okay, so just relax for a second, listen to these instructions, and then use the demo that I'm going to give you before you try the position. Okay, so crow position, your fingers are spread wide. Okay, you'll have to adjust your hand position depending on your height and your body size. Okay, you're going to be in this position with your legs, with your feet and your knees turned outward. Hands come down onto the mat. Triceps are inside of the leg here. Okay, triceps are inside of the leg. Knees are not pushing into the elbows, so you're not using the joints. You're using the padded part of your thigh to the padded part of your arm, your tricep. So never pushing against the joints. So you're going to roll forward and roll back from a side angle that looks like this. Roll forward and roll back. Okay? Like I said earlier, it's a balanced position. I want you to focus on keeping your chin away from your chest. So in other words, don't tuck your chin. If you do that, you're going to roll forward. Okay? We don't want that to happen. We want you to stay upright. Okay? So chin stays away from the chest, and keep your hips and your tailbone down. If they come up, you'll also kind of roll forward. So what that would look like, your hips stay down, your chin stays up. Okay? So you can get used to this position just by rolling forward and rolling back. The full position will look like this. Roll forward. And then shift back to your squat position. Okay? I will say the longer and harder you think about a pose like that, the harder it becomes in your mind. So just get in that position. Try rocking forward, rocking back, forward and back motion, so that you feel what that is supposed to be like. Okay? And then, not even thinking too hard, just roll up and balance on your tricep area. Okay? Again, you're not on your elbow, you're not on your knee joint, the insides of your legs to the triceps. So I'm going to give you a few seconds just to play with that pose. Again, it's called crow pose. So go ahead and hit your squat position. Elbows are bent. Fingers are spread wide. Typically, the thumb and index finger point toward each other. Okay, but you may have to turn a little bit more or a little bit out to the sides, depending on your body. So go ahead and rock forward and back and practice crow pose. Give you a few more seconds here. Practicing crow pose. Take a pillow or a blanket in front of you so you feel a little bit more confident to just roll up into that pose. Just take your time. Do what you need to do for crow. Okay, when you finish that last one, just move into child's pose. Rest there for a few breaths. Roll up to a seated position. Okay, we're moving from boat down to a laying position and back up to boat. Okay, so a lot of core strength here. Remember to breathe, do the best you can, tell yourself that you can do it, and you will be able to do it to your fullest ability. Okay, starting out boat. Roll it back, arms come above the head, and bring it back up to boat. Just focusing on your core strength, your balance. Roll it back down, back up, back down, and up. A few more here, down, and up. Back down. Bring it up. We got one more. Hang in there with me. Down. And up. Okay, hold on to the legs. Hold and balance. Lift down to the ankles or to the feet, wherever you can hold and keep your balance. And bring the knees down, feet to the mat, lifting to tabletop. Remember here, fingertips point to the feet. Push your way up, squeezing the glutes. Drop the head back. And lower it down. Seated forward fold. And bring it up. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down. And roll it back up. Moving to your back. Okay, you're moving into bridge pose, taking your arms underneath you. Walk the shoulder blades together. Walk the feet and the knees together. Squeeze the thighs, hamstrings. Take one leg up. Parallel to your opposite knee. Back to bridge. Take the other leg straight up. Breathe, squeeze the glutes. Drop it parallel to your opposite knee. Feet back down to bridge. Release the arms. Roll it back down. And move to plow. up to shoulder stand. Remember to walk the elbows together, squeeze the legs together, squeeze the glutes. Okay, take the legs out to a straddle and drop them down back into plow. So plow and straddle. Just do the best you can, breathe. Bring it back up, bend your knees, roll it down slowly. Moving to fish, hands go underneath, palms down. Legs extended onto your mat, rolling up to the forearms and elbows. Arch the back, top of the head down on the mat. Release fish pose. And take your strap. Pull your right knee to your chest. Left leg moves down to your mat. And take your strap to your right foot. Extend that foot up. Breathe. Just let the leg relax back into the hip and glute. Let your back relax. Okay, we're taking it across the body first. Leave your left hip grounded. Leave it on your mat. And move back to center. Slowly out to the side. Let it move nice and slow, as far as it wants to go. Again, just allowing the leg to relax. Slowly lift it back to center. Release your leg, pulling your left knee into your chest. Taking your strap to your left foot, extend it up. Relax through the leg and the back. Take it halfway across the body, so to your right side. Right leg stays down on the mat. Back to center. Slowly out to the side. Nice and slow, just take it out as far as it wants to go. Relax the leg. Bring it back up to center. Release your strap. Move to reclining butterfly pose. So butterfly pose, just laying down, feet are together, knees are opening out to the sides in butterfly, and you're laying back on your back. Reclining butterfly. Hands are to the thighs, palms down, or they can go on the belly. Just rest here for a few breaths. on your breath, moving down into the belly. Bend the knees up, keeping the feet onto the mat. You can leave your hands at the belly or take them down, palms down on your mat. We're going to do just a little bit of work through our lower back, moving through the lower back with our breath. So on your inhale, keeping your knees apart, on your inhale, shift your pelvis forward, just roll it forward towards your feet. Back should come off of the mat. On your exhale, you're just going to roll it back to neutral, back where you started from. Take a deep inhale through the belly. And on your exhale, you're going to roll your spine to the mat, which should kind of lift your hips up and tilt your head back. That should just happen naturally. Back to center, back to neutral. So again, inhale, roll the pelvis forward towards your feet. Exhale to neutral. Hold for your inhale in neutral. And exhale the spine into the mat. Back to neutral on your inhale. Relax there for your exhale. Doing that 2 more times. Inhaling, rolling the pelvis forward. Exhaling to neutral. Inhale in neutral. Exhale, rolling the spine into the mat. Coming back into neutral. Hold there for a full breath. This movement is a great movement for those of us that have lower back pain or just have been sitting in a chair for a long time, or if you have trouble falling asleep. And one more time on your next inhale, rolling the pelvis forward. That should kind of allow you to duck your chin into your chest. And back to neutral. Hold for your inhale in neutral. Rolling the spine down to the mat on your exhale. And back to neutral. And again, just stay here for a few breaths in relaxation mode. Again, hands can be out by your sides or on the belly. Remember to take time during your day to breathe. Focus on what's really important. And make time for yourself. Just stay in that position. And remember, always use those guided meditations, any type of meditation app that helps you, or just some calm, soothing music.